Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Archa Cafe. So, we do not have Crypto Caddy with us today, but I figure that he would be joining in a little while, or not so, because you know all that he's being the project manager of Guardian, and definitely yes, he's a lot more busy than earlier days. So, here, Mr. Aslan and Crypto Quester to take over the show, right from Crypto Caddy. So, welcome everyone to another episode. Let me just quickly run through the comments. We have BCB, we have Erwin, we have Ultra as always, Kira, Brian, Stacy, Zen, Frankie. Welcome everyone. And so, Antonio, what do we have in terms of the updates for this week?
So I do believe we had a Guardian research team finish up, and then we
Mhm.
also can talk about Archangel Staking Pool 2,
Yep.
which let me just say, the second staking pool already coming out, that feels unreal. I remember the day the day of the first pool being opening, and it's already been 3 months. I mean, we're like a month away from getting halfway through 2022. This year's just flying by for us. Let me tell you.
Absolutely, yes. Even I cannot believe that we are already at the end of the staking. I mean, the staking pool one has already ended, and we are already beginning to think of staking pool two.
Mhm.
Well, staking pool two will be really interesting to see because we do have a competition running, which we will discuss a little later. But on the sidelines, I believe it has to do more with the amount of rewards that you would get. Now, staking pool one was only limited to Archangel tokens, but here you also have Guardian and Scratch who would be contributing to the staking pool rewards as well.
Yep, definitely. Also, to add on to what you said, I
Mhm.
think the whole caddy having more important things with Guardian, I think that's a little too bland. We overthrew caddy. We took over.
Yeah,
we
we
forced
became
him away.
hostile. We wanted to conquer the Arca Cafe show.
Yeah.
Ah, come on. But well, uh, but on a lighter note, that was it. But on a serious note, guys, Arca Cafe is not just me, Quester, or Caddy. It's about the whole Arca community out there. So it belongs to everyone and it's a part of everyone. So
Mhm.
anyone and everyone who would like to come over to Arca Cafe and be part of it are always welcome. So just hit us up with a DM and we could set up a link for you. So and it's just as easy as joining a link. That's it. So nothing more that you will have to do. No sign up, nothing as such. So it's a pretty easy, straightforward option. So if any one of you would like to be part of the Arca Cafe show in this episode or in the future episodes, do let us know on a DM and we would be more than happy to have you over here. Now, just a crypto guy also here. Hello, hello, just a crypto guy. I mean, the NFT tickets are really going well, and I believe, being a unique concept in itself, the rewards that they have planned, which is again a self-sustaining one, it's really a cool concept. So, yep, I really liked it. I mean, I did buy whatever I can.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do like his idea, and I do like
Mhm.
the kind of incentive, to actually buy one of these, because then you have those one of those just random sporadic giveaways, if you hold that
Right.
ticket. So definitely gives that kind of interesting, fun twist on it.
Absolutely. And thinking of short term, yeah, you can always think of these kind of smaller rewards that might come out. But thinking in the longer term, if you look at it, what if tomorrow there is a separate price pool that is entirely set up?
Hmm.
I mean, we do have that next discussion in terms of holder rewards, right? That has been under discussion topic in Innovations Lab as well as on the main group for quite some time. So what if that kicks in with people who have the Archangel ticket or the Guardian ticket? That would be really cool to see.
Oh yeah.
So Stacy, where is Caddy? Like Quester actually said, we overthrew him. We wanted to conquer the show, but
He's
no.
he'll be in the comments, just not here on camera with us.
Yeah, he's here. He's here. So I mean, probably he needs some break of the heavy work that he is actually doing, the heavy lifting, in fact, in terms of Guardian and handling the other work that's going on in the background, being a project manager right now.
Mhm.
So yeah, we would like to give him his time.
Definitely. By the way, Caddy, can I say, I know it was the development team, but that dark mode,
Mhm.
Ooh, that is so nice.
Absolutely, yes.
That is
I also wanted
wow.
to touch base upon that. Man, I have that open right here, and it's awesome. Where
Yeah, I
did
was
that
gonna say
go?
the
Where
way
did
it pops out, like all the logos, the wording, everything, they did it perfectly.
yeah, I really love the blue text or the yellow text that is there with the background of the dark mode.
Yes.
That
Oh yeah.
came out to be really awesome.
Yeah.
And it's just so nice that you have just a toggle switch to, move on between the dark mode and the light mode. That's also pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because like other places, you have to go through like their settings and then their their
Yeah.
preferences.
Yeah. So just crypto guy asking for quick updates. Yes, definitely. Yes. I think more of the updates will only revolve around the staking pool too, because that's what is the hot topic right now. And
Mhm.
apart from that, it's kind of been a slow mode switched on because a lot of things happening in the background, and it definitely will take some time. So you haven't missed anything much really, just a crypto guy. So all right. So Stacy saying it's all good. We love all you guys. We'll miss you tonight, Caddy. Yeah, definitely. Yes, we miss him too.
Let's see.
Yeah, dark mode is she's there. I'm sorry. I left it.
Hey, here we keep this family friendly, all right? No inferring things.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, heading over to the Telegram announcements page, I think the first and foremost update that we will have is regarding the staking pool that has ended.
Mhm.
And you did have a couple of duration, say, I guess around it was 30 hours, I believe, entirely for the staking pool to end. So I'm not so sure on the exact time. I'm sorry if I missed that. So that's where you would have to unstake your tokens. So once that's done, I think you're all good to wait. Go ahead and be ready and prep yourself for the second staking pool rewards that's going to come out. Now, there has been a lot of discussion around the second staking pool, whether it would be a split pool between the whales and the shrimps, or whether it would be a single pool as earlier. Uh, I believe I think a lot of conversation has been happening in terms of the same concept, both in the innovations lab. It started off there, and it then flew over to the Arca main chat, and there was a lot of to and fro regarding the options of having two staking pools. And I believe Ed and the other members of the team have definitely worked out the maths. And I don't know. I'm not so sure even now still to be confirmed that whether it's a single staking pool or two staking pools. So yeah, I think we'll just have to wait and see.
Definitely, yeah. Unless Ed comes in here all of
Mhm.
a sudden, Okay, guys, by the
Yeah,
way.
you never know. He always drops his bombs.
Right?
So that's one part. And I was really amazed to see the Archangel Cafe neon sign put up in the Singapore office. So let me just quickly try to, uh, you know, go ahead and share my screen and show you. Where did that go?
I was gonna say they threw it out there, just like a little out of the blue kind of thing.
Yeah. So just confirm if my screen is visible, Questa.
Yep, you're good there.
Perfect. So this is the neon logo that's out there. I really wish, I was just telling Caddy just before we started the stream, I really wish all the three of us would get over there physically and have this as a physical background when we do one of the cafes. Um, Someday we'll definitely get there.
We'll
But
see.
I
We're gonna
really
have to.
love this.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll have to do some planning, guys. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, yes. With Akamugs and the coffee steam also coming out. I really love this particular one. And this is something that I really like. You also have this reflection that's happening over here in the below. if anyone could observe it. So that's also pretty cool. And next, we also have this NFT. I mean, if anyone remembers, this was one of the NFTs that was actually listed on the Rarible platform. So this is there as a big physical artwork. I mean, that's a physical printout, I believe, kind of a
Hmm.
poster. I mean, that looks really cool as well. After which, we do have the guessing competition. That's the biggest update, I would say, because this came out of the blue. I mean, I really did not expect this to actually uh, even happen. It was like all of a sudden. So I don't know if is the text visible, Questa, or do you want me to go ahead and change the settings so the text is more legible?
I was gonna say if we could get it a little clearer. I was gonna say for me it looks a little blurry. I don't know if everybody else can see it or
Okay,
yeah.
I'll have to restart my TG. But yeah.
So Stacks, to answer your question,
Uh-huh.
I personally didn't. I didn't pay huge attention to see if we had any, except for the one I did notice. Um, I was gonna say I'm sure if they had, if there's more, they would have already had reached out to us. So hopefully it was just that one guy there. But of course, we could always have Ed stop by if he's got time tonight and
Mm-hmm.
get in there and tell us. But so far, it looks. Hopefully, it was just that one guy that was having troubles there. And I do believe he was trying to do it like right after the pool had closed. Like, I don't know the exact time frame for what it sounds like. It sounds like it was really, really close to when the deadline was when he was trying to do it, and it just wouldn't do it. It didn't go through for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that's one more thing. See, people might face this issue, and people might complain as to why we have this feature. But technically understanding, your staking pool is essentially a contract, and that
Hmm.
contract is a timed contract. All right. So when I say timed, there is a time frame for the contract to exist, and after which it becomes void. It doesn't work at all after the entire duration of the staking pool is ended. That is done for security reasons. You do not want someone exploiting the same staking contract after the staking pool has ended. So that's where you have this time lock in place. And then also it's more of a better option to have staking pool contracts which are timed rather than having them untimed, because there are chances of people duplicating the same contract and probably leading to even scams as well. So security being the major aspect, as well as it's more easier to track your particular staking pools with different contracts in place, because each contract has to be written fresh, since the reward pool is different for each of the staking pool rewards, right?
Hmm.
So the first one is only with Archangel, so you had to have a separate contract. The second one has Scratch and Guardian that needs to get implemented. Now that is not an easy job in the contract writing portion on the coding section of having them introduced to the same contract and again retiming it with another time lock and stuff. So that's a tedious job. That's a very much tedious job. So it's always good that you have separate contracts for each of the staking pools. On a technical aspect, it makes tracking much more easier, as well as security. That's the main aspect over there. That's what I understand. So I'll just quickly run through the update. I think the text is visible right now. Questa, if you could confirm.
I'll go ahead and try. Okay, yep. I was gonna say it's just when it minimize the screen, it looks smaller. So we're all good there. Yep.
All right, perfect. So guessing competition, Arca staking pool cycle 2, total Arca tokens stake. Guess the number of total Arca tokens that will be staked in the Arca second staking pool. The guessing will be finished before second staking pool is open for staking. So you will need to dust off your crystal ball. This Telegram group is just for guessing competition. You can only make one guess, but you can change your guess as many times as you want until the competition deadline. Now, competition will stay open for 72 hours and will end on Tuesday, 3rd May at 15 hours US time EST. And any changes to guesses made after the end date and time will disqualify that person's guess. So make sure that you do not do that. How you can make a guess and win the prize? sorry, who can make a guess and win the prize? Any person who holds Arca in their wallet when staking pool 2 closes for staking. When we see the final number of staked Arca, that's when you actually have the results, or the win, whoever has won the prize, that would be announced. Or the prize, what is it all about? You will be getting $1,000 worth in Ethereum for the winner who did not stake in cycle 1. And if you are a person who had actually staked your Archangel in cycle 1, then you would be getting $500 more. That's $1,500 in Ethereum. And the winner will be announced via Telegram and posted on Arca announcements page and on this page as well. So good luck to everyone. So here is the link to the Telegram group. If you're still not joined the Archangel token announcements group, I suggest that you go ahead and join in so that you will be able to see this announcement and also join the Telegram group that's out there. So
Definitely.
yeah, uh, on one part, I believe, I did see a lot of comments that are coming out. And one thing that I would like to also say is you do have an option to edit your response. You don't need to again send it like, void my previous response and this is my new guess. So that would kind of create a little bit of confusion, because in case you're guessing it more than 2 to 3 times, then the team might find it a little difficult to find out your exact guess on which one to consider. So I would say, delete all your multiple messages in the same group. Go ahead to the first message that you put out, click on edit. You just hold the particular message, or right click. If you're using a desktop, you do have an option to edit your message. Edit the message and then update the new number that you think would be staked. So let's see. I mean, that's it. That's it. Pretty much is what we have got on the updates front. The dark mode of Guardian, this particular contest that's running. And yeah, like you said, the research team, I was part of it, in fact. So on the surveys portion, we have completed and we have presented it to the project team. Now, just hope we wait for those surveys to be rolled out.
Awesome. It's the other thing as well that I do believe, I skipped orders, was the technical analysis component. Now the framework is
Hmm.
built and they are working on the APIs now, which is funny because I do believe, what was it, last week? It still said that it was coming soon. And I think it was, yeah, I was gonna say, actually, it was yesterday. I was gonna say, I didn't even see this announcement yesterday. I went to go in, and I was
Hmm.
just kind of like moving around here, looking at the different honeycombs, and I see technical analysis, and I was like, wait a minute. Came in here, I was like, oh wow.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Miss Fred. I just
That's okay.
was sharing my screen, so I couldn't see you over here. So
That's
welcome
okay. Hi
to
guys,
this week's
how are you?
Arca Cafe. Hello, doing good. How about you?
Good, very good.
Nice.
Perfect. Well,
BYOB, BYOT.
Nice, nice. So Stacy saying Ed responded in the main PG. Uh,
He did. Yeah, he did.
awesome.
okay, just let me quickly check that.
So how's your night, Miss Bread?
Good, good. It's always good to be here and just kind of get a chill vibe with you guys.
Good.
Yeah,
Always glad to have you guys. Have you and anybody else get on here with us. It's always a lot of fun having you on with us as well.
thank you. It's fun to be here.
Like I said, we overthrew Caddy, so we
Nice.
Yeah.
restricted him to only the comments. So that's why he's only in the comments asking what's up.
Hi guys. Lost in the basement somewhere or what? What's going on?
Now we figured he needed some break. I mean, it's been a tough time for him to handle all the additional responsibilities regarding Guardian platform, and yes, he really deserves some kind of a break. And we all know that this is the only day that he would get some time off. Hopefully.
Oh, he's gonna take the hour and a half that we usually spend and do something else.
Yeah.
We know him too well. His break.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go on, go on.
I was gonna say his
No.
break may be just like 5 minutes to just sit there and wait for his coffee to fill up, and then he's at it again.
That's probably
Yeah,
right.
I figure he might be actually messaging Joe in the background right now.
Oh, so what's going on, guys? You ran through announcements already?
All done.
All
Yeah,
done.
easy. We went through them.
Wow, you guys are quick.
Actually, I mean, to be frank, on one note, I think not much major announcements that were there this week. So it was a quiet week, to be frank. Only basically thinking of what the staking pool rewards to would be, and how we can envision the staking pool to be,
Yeah.
and regarding the staking pool portion. So,
You know, what's interesting about that is having that, because you were just talking about the guessing contest, and everybody was jumping
mhm,
in there, throwing their guesses in, and it's wild.
right.
I think there's some single digit quads all the way up to 20, I think was the highest one that
Yes.
I saw. But we don't know what the staking pool, the final, I guess, decisions will be. So
Mhm.
do you
Mhm.
anticipate a bunch of people running in and changing their guesses? You might do that.
Yeah,
I think there was
that's
somebody
right.
that was saying like, "Man, I don't see any 20 quad," and then like
Joe
Quentin
said
No,
comes
that.
I
in,
think
Joe's, and then
36
Quentin
for
like not even a couple hours later, 22 quad. Scroll through real quick.
that was
Yeah,
crazy.
It was pretty funny there.
But yeah, I personally think that you'll definitely have a lot more people staking in the staking pool too. The
Mhm.
main reason being the reward that would be going out, because you're not only getting Archangel, but you're also getting Scratch and Guardian as well.
true.
So sorry, figured it would be I mean, people with bigger bags, I think definitely yes. It's a logical thing to do, but again, depends on individual thoughts.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Zen just brought that up. Did you guys know about that?
Uh,
What
I was gonna say,
the scratch?
I
Enlighten us.
Did he write?
scroll.
Yeah, he put it in comments. I'll let you frame it up here.
Okay, I see. Then
Wow,
Yeah.
sorry, man.
nice.
It was a busy week for me. I knew it was coming up. I just didn't realize that today was May. Like,
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll have to stick on to being a little away from Telegram or Discord. The main reason being, my phone is uh had got a liquid damage and it's beyond repair. So until I
Ooh,
get a new phone, my availability will be limited.
oh
gotcha.
man.
That's all right. Yeah, he
Yeah.
made an announcement about it, and the Godfather giving away, what did he write down? Oh yeah, 1 trillion scratch tickets to one Archangel holder,
Hmm.
and I mean that's really generous. That's really generous of them.
See,
Yeah.
Betty, by the time May 4th rolls around, right? I know it's May. Mostly because May the 4th. And I'm too big of a nerd to miss that day. I just missed the first like 2 or 3 days of May.
Of course, that's it.
Also, yeah, Caddy, to answer your question, how I know this, dude, I've known you for like what, like 6 months by now. We talked all the time. I know you well enough. Every Sunday, brother.
You know what? I do not worry about May days. I only think about paydays. So whichever month it is, it's just the payday that I'm more worried about. So May 4th is the last day to find that Twitter post. I mean, is it hidden somewhere?
Oh man, of course it's May 4th.
What what is he asking? What's Beltane? Or did I say that wrong? What is that?
Someone else celebrating
Is that a Star
Beltane
Wars
or
thing?
Beltine. I don't know. Let me just quickly
Yeah,
Google.
no, Zen. Are you gonna Google it?
I'm googling it right
Yep.
now.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. It's a Celtic celebration in honor of Belinos, god of light, to protect people, cattle, and crops, symbolizing growth and renewal. Uh, Beltane, I believe that's how it's pronounced, is strongly connected with love and fertility. Hmm.
Interesting.
It's an ancient Celtic or Celtic, how do you pronounce it? I don't know. Festival celebrated on May Day. That's on May 4th, I believe.
I think it's May 1st.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a first for me. Thank you, Zen, for opening our eyes to that. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That's right. We bring a little culture in Arca Cafe.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
It's crypto. We don't know any boundaries of anything. We just know everyone and
Yep.
everything.
So
Absolutely, yes. I celebrate that every day. Hmm.
Oh,
I don't know if he's being serious or if he's just putting it to the lighter note, but I don't know.
I
Be
do.
interesting every day be the day for celebrating fortune. I mean, it's not
Yeah,
bad, to be doing that. You always want to be
absolutely, yes.
wishing for fortune and good luck for yourself and
Yeah,
everybody
especially
around
when
you.
you have the luck of having what you have right now. I mean, what's that, Wester, by the way?
This
Yeah, that.
apple juice.
Also,
Hey, I told you I don't drink on the stream, man.
well, uh, no one's physically there to verify that. So,
Oh, wait, let's check it out.
yeah.
Give Caddy like 4 hours, maybe. Oh wait.
Look at this guy now. I have never been associated with bringing culture.
Well, now you have.
Yeah.
Look at that. You're most
You just broke your number one rule, I believe, of not bringing culture.
There's always a first for everything, man. Never say never, Zen. You should know this.
Yeah. Take this from Stacy Zen. You bring culture to us every day.
yeah.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, he has been a super active member, I should say, definitely, both in the Scratch TG and the Archangel TG and the Guardian TG as well. So wherever you go, you see Zen. Zen posted everywhere, you know.
Fight Club.
Number
Fight
one rule
Club.
is don't talk about Fight Club. Yeah. Do you mean the movie Fight Club or an actual Fight Club, like the UFC versions that you have? Because if you're speaking about the movie, yeah, it's one cranky thing.
Zen be that one where he'd have a secret fight club somewhere.
You never know because
Well, you never know. Yeah.
There's a reason why he's always so happy.
Yeah. I could relate to that. I can't say the second rule is don't talk about Fight Club. Yeah. That's like spelt in bold letters. Yeah, don't talk about Fight Club.
Yeah, this one's like dead serious. The other one is like
Yeah,
there's a little bit of wiggle
kind of
room.
funny.
This one there's no wiggle room whatsoever. He can't talk about it.
That's what I'm true.
There we go. There we go, Mr. Aslan. We got our drinker. Cypher will do it for us. Ah, yes, tea.
no.
Yeah,
Here's-
tea. Just you know what? Just Long Island ice added before the tea. That's it.
No. No, that is dangerous. At least for me. Ariel, go ahead.
Mhm.
Caesar.
So you guys, I was gonna say they were. Yeah, I was gonna say Ed was talking about it earlier as well.
Mhm.
Ah, y'all. Get it?
You're missing it, Questa, right now. Just because on the stream you're restricted to not having it and you feel like having it right now.
Ah, don't worry. After straight now.
Well, you could go ahead and have it right now. No one's stopping you. There's no tea in a Long Island. Hmm.
Yeah, but
What figure? What else do we get there? Coconut water.
the thing is, right?
I think so.
It's just a nice term for people. That way they don't sound like they're drinking.
Guardian only serves tequila. Wait, am I allowed to
Uh-huh.
put it on YouTube? I probably am. Never mind.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later on.
Yeah. You want us to edit this specific portion and
No.
probably put it across as the main intro for this week's cafe. Oh, you thought I was
Opening
saying we'll
scene.
edit it out. Even these are moments which make the entire cafe much more fun. So we would definitely love to have these kind of special moments.
Oh,
I think these should be the starting openers, or those sneak peeks that we should definitely have.
Hey, have you guys
Miss
ever
Perez?
heard bloopers?
Oh my goodness.
No.
The bloopers will be us running around in the backstage trying to get everything set up.
That would actually be funny.
We'll see.
What's this? Long Island iced tea is iced tea with bad hair gel and gold chains.
Is that what Ed wears? Bad hair gel and gold chains?
I don't know. I don't know. I think Ed would definitely differ in his comment on this. If he's reading this through, I think he should definitely jump on here and
Yeah, where is
probably justify.
you got plenty of what, Caddy? Gold chains?
Or, or bad hair gels.
What?
Arts within tea in Long Island. Come to South Carolina for the sweet tea.
No, I'm not a
Nice.
As long as before I say this, no offense to anybody that's in the South, specifically Alabama. Alabama's tea is straight syrup for me. I cannot drink that stuff. Oh man, that is.
I'm gonna.
Ooh. I took a sip. I was like, "Well, I'm awake for the next 2.5 days." It wasn't bad. It was good tea. It was just really, really sweet.
Nice. Hey, Blue Collar. How are you doing?
Hey, Blue.
Whoa. Okay.
I prefer an Adios Amigos. It's a Long Island Plus Blue. That's Curacao or Caracao? How
Yeah,
do you?
Curacao.
Okay.
2 cups of
Curacao.
sugar.
Okay.
Another alcohol in it, like
Uh-huh.
6th one or something.
All right. That's
See,
nice.
Caddy, Waffle House is the exception, all right, man? Come on. Come on.
You mean to say tea on the waffle?
See? Now you might
Just
get
like you
kicked out
put
of
the you do put that syrup, right? The chocolate syrup or the honey syrup, the honey that you get on the waffles. You just put your tea, pour your tea on your waffles and then eat.
there.
No.
The syrup I need.
Yeah. Blue is like 2 cups of sugar per gallon.
Hey, do you guys want to do the hashtag contest earlier tonight? I think last week we really got wrapped up in announcements and stuff like that, and I think we ran into 10:15, which is kind of late.
Yeah, I think we can definitely go ahead and do it a little early, because I think we will also keep the stream a little short, give it more time for the people to spend time with their family and probably take some rest, relax, enjoy their Sunday evenings, and of course, Alok Wester to have his Long Island iced tea.
You know what, Mr. Oslo, just for that.
Yeah. I would definitely go ahead and join you, but unfortunately, it's morning for me and I need to probably get over to the day job front. So if that was not the case, I would have definitely joined you.
And you're not in a good time for that right now. I don't.
Yeah. So Zen, I was not kidding. I don't know. Well, you do have people with weird tastes, so wouldn't like complain about it. Everyone has their own liking.
I was gonna say, I've seen some pretty, for my opinion, some weird things, but I've also been told I was pretty weird with some things I've done, so I just kind of let it be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like Zen, you're gonna bring up a really controversial point with me about cereal, and I don't want to hear about it. He didn't do it. The guy, yes, it was the other guy. The guy that was next to him.
True. And Blue, yeah, you did not miss anything much because it's been a quiet week this time. So the only announcements that were there majorly was one about having the NFT on a big printed board and put up on the Singapore office, as well as we have the neon sign for Arca Cafe,
Mhm.
and that was pretty good. That's there in the Telegram announcements channel. That's one. And the biggest update that I would share is regarding the contest that's going to run for the amount of tokens that would be staked in the second staking pool. So you need to go ahead and guess the amount of tokens, and people who win, if you have not staked in pool one, you would be getting $1,000 worth in Ethereum, and if you have staked in the pool one, you would be getting $1,500 worth in Ethereum. So head over there and start guessing. That's all I would say.
Some days. If I'm too much of a rush, then yeah.
I would
Or if
see
I
in
like
the video that eats that.
Okay.
Mm.
sometimes. But that's not what I was talking about. So let's just go ahead and leave it at that. Let's go ahead and start the giveaway.
Hashtag dry cereal.
Yeah.
No, see, the thing is, right?
No,
I feel like Zen likes being the weird one out. So I feel like he's gonna
Uh-huh.
be the one that would be like he's gonna be like, oh
Ooh.
yeah, I put my cereal and then or I put my milk and then the cereal. Just to be the weird one out there.
No, that's not how it works, though.
I know, but this is Zen we're talking about, Miss Breg. He always likes being the weirdo. He likes the zipper up hoodies.
Oh.
Oh, well, I
Oh.
guess we kicked Miss
Oh.
Brad out too.
Yes. Yeah. And no, I think it's Caddy in the background.
Wait. Oh, there we go.
Hey, no, I didn't remove her. But guys, I dropped
Nah,
the,
nah, just kidding.
I dropped the link. I tried to share my screen with the giveaway hashtag, but as you could see, it did
Gotcha.
not work. But the link is over in the private chat there for you guys.
Okay, Zen, this is
Mhm.
the one time you're not a weirdo, and I appreciate it. There's no other way to do cereal than that. To be able to pour the milk over it for maximum coverage, as you would say.
That's nice. So, all right, what would be the hashtag for this week?
So I was thinking about this, and I think we used this one, maybe back in the beginning, but I'd really like to use the hashtag collaboration. I think that word means a lot to not only our community, but just the way that we're a bunch of projects that are like-minded like us are just trying to bring ourselves together to work well together. And
Mhm.
I was just noticing that on Twitter and in spaces this week, I'm seeing more collaboration between projects. And
Mhm.
I mean, it's awesome to see. But even within our community, we have collaboration with different people doing, like Arcanomics or the Angels, things like that. And plus, even our donor who is doing this giveaway now for I think it's 10 weeks. Just having Obito collaborate with us to keep doing this is really cool. So I like the word collaboration.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
It's already up. It's already up on the giveaway tool. I think it's visible. Yeah, perfect. So I'll start. We have two entries.
There you go,
Go
y'all.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Start firing up the keyboard.
My keys. Like, there we go. Okay.
Good job, Quester. I see you from there.
Yeah. Let me get mine up as well. Did it come? I don't know. Yeah, it. Yes,
you've been in
Caddy, you
these
can
before.
definitely get on.
Hey, no, you know what? This isn't fair of you saying this one. You also have Kira, so technically you're getting two entries this one.
Well, do you really think Kira would share whatever price or the tokens that she wins with Caddy?
No. She's like, no, these are mine. I won fair and square. We share things, yeah, not this.
Absolutely, yes. So yeah, I think we need to I mean, what's the cafe without this banner at least one? So
Yes.
don't want to miss this. Whatever we discuss over here is pure fun, guys. So it's not a financial advice. Whatever we discuss,
Mhm.
even if it is about waffles, cereals, or Long Island iced teas.
Pouring the tea on the waffles. Hey, if it's sugary enough, it works.
Yeah. By the way, where is Crispy?
I don't know.
Hmm. He's around, is what Zen says. An alter ego of Crispy is around. I don't
Yeah,
see him in
Crispy's.
the
See, no. The
chat.
thing is, right? We don't see him.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see him in the chat, but he's probably taken
Mm-hmm.
one of his clone accounts or one of his alt accounts, and he's just like he's kind of trying to simulate himself and see what's going on without him being out there.
That's so damn true. But yeah, I mean, I should definitely put this across because I think he is one of those persons who is really working a lot in the background. And
Mhm.
even though he's not in the forefront, he is definitely doing a lot more things in the back end. And yeah, kudos to whatever he has been helping out with on the team front. So, okay, I think we have got all the entries. Shall we go ahead and run
Yeah,
the draw?
roll it.
Yep, I'm ready.
Let's go. 3, 2, and 1.
Quester, drum roll.
I had to move my keyboard.
Whoa, there he goes. Zen.
Zen.
Hey,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Let's see. This is Zen. Is this one of your first ones to
Oh,
win?
Is it his first win?
I think, no, I think he had won it before once.
Well, he won again. Congrats, bud.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I vaguely remember he had won once. I'm not so sure.
I think.
You won an NFT? Yeah, you won an NFT of a screenshot share, showing up trillion Archangel tokens. That's the NFT you won. Make sure you actually send 330 billion to each one of us in the stream right now.
Right.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? Even better, right? Because I do know
Yeah.
that there is gas fees and everything. So if you just DM us the seed phrase, we will put in the ETH for that gas to pull out our billions. Play the odds. Yes, sir. You know it. Eventually, a win. See, the thing is, right, Zed, between here and Vegas, you can sit here and gamble all you want, but you're not actually going to lose any money. Vegas, you could lose all of
Yeah.
it, and then you're done. What did I say earlier? But you see, the thing is, right? It's usually a 12 to 24.
Yeah, and you do not have 2 to 3 letters in the word. I mean, it's always a 4-letter word, I believe. A minimum of 4-letter word. Yeah. So try again, Zen. I think you have a wrong seed phrase.
Yeah. Where's Rose? Well, you see, the thing is, right? Rose is taking a break right now. It's Sunday night. She's going off with someone. She's relaxing right now.
Yeah. I think I've started hating Rose a little nowadays. She's a bit glitchy. She doesn't say hi to me. So
Well, like I think it was yesterday, if I remember correctly. I had to unmute Stacks for the first time because I guess Rose she was not having it that day, and she just muted Stacks.
Oh,
I was like, oh no!
yeah.
There's a first for everything.
And it was just by coincidence. I had opened my Telegram and I see, I don't like your flooding. I was like, oh.
She gets a little cranky sometimes. I don't know.
Have you seen her over in have you seen her in action over in Guardian Main Chat? She's very sassy there. Very sassy.
We'll have to hop over there and spend a little bit of time with her there.
Over there, poke the bear a little bit. You see what happens.
Right.
I wonder if what's going on, right? Is like she's in these different groups and everything, you know, she just gets to the point where she's like she's had it up to like here with everybody. She's like, next person talking, I'm muting, I don't care.
Well, you head over and ask her. That's my only suggestion. Head
Yeah.
over to the main chat and see what you get.
See, now we know the reason why Rose is a little cranky.
Yeah, she works too much.
No, she's hanging out with Zen.
Oh.
What's going on? Sorry.
Hi, Pepper.
Okay. Mrs. Dog says hi.
You want to say hi?
Yes.
She already said,
Weird.
yeah.
Oh, he started backing away. Come here. What are you giving me lip for? Get over here.
That was cute.
But
That was a really cute response.
come here.
That sounded like back talk.
Absolutely.
Let me see if he wants to go outside real quick.
Yep. So in the meantime, I mean, it's been some time since Guardian launched and people have started using it. I would love to hear what your views are on the website itself on a whole, Miss Brett. So what do you think? Entire website, the layout and stuff.
On the platform?
Yeah, on the platform. After using it for a certain period of time.
I definitely had my hands on it in the beginning because I mean, just there's so much to explore. It may sound weird. I have a favorite page. I love token data. I don't really know why, but yeah, I think that the whole idea of like live updates and I mean, just literally seeing things change while you're looking at it, I think that's super useful. There's just so much information on there. I think the more people get on there and use it, the more they'll find, you know, where their attention is drawn to, whether they're going to look at exchanges the most or whether they're looking up, you know, frequently looking up certain tokens. They can save them and, you know, just have them as a favorites list, I think, or whatever you call it, favorites list. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. And I love dark mode. So
Yep.
thank
I
goodness.
had to bring this up.
Yeah, that looks so
Definitely, yes. Yes. You do have Akash Angels showing up over here. This is a pretty cool thing that I think Storm did this.
Yeah, Storm made that for our group. He actually surprised us with it. I was on stream with you guys, and he DM'd it to me,
Yes.
and I saw it come through, and I'm like, no, actually, I try not to get distracted by Telegram because we all know how distracting Telegram can be. But once I opened it, it was like I was blown away. It was awesome.
Yeah.
We put that on socials. We've shown the ladies in our clubhouse. I think we're up to like 22 or 23 members. So yeah, but that's like my favorite. So I managed to get that on the platform.
Here's our interruption for the third time, like the third week in a row. Here he is. Look at him. Now he wants to be all cute and sweet.
Nice.
There, he got his attention. Pupper.
So now he'll be happy.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Basically, Telegram isn't distracting, it's addicting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say +1 to that.
Yeah,
it definitely is.
When you have a fun group like everybody that's in, well, I was going to say all the TGs, you know, it's going to become addicting either way. There's just too many fun people to hang out with and talk to.
Yeah.
That's Although if you have an iPhone and then at the end of the day or at the end of the week, your iPhone will say, you have averaged 12 hours a day of screen time.
Are you spying on me?
What happened?
See, mine wasn't
Yeah,
12 hours. It was. Oh, it's not. Let me go ahead and pull this up. It was in my notifications. Now it's not. I got to pull it up now.
You sure you want to do that?
No.
Send us. Let's put it over here.
Trust me, mine said 12 hours. That was a little scary.
Yeah. Caddy actually stays away from TG. And I doubt it.
No, I
He's
don't.
always there in the background. Yeah. I don't think he stays away from it. He just has it running on the desktop, probably seeing in the background. He might not respond much, but I'm pretty sure he has it open in one of his systems.
He's a lurker.
Yeah. I like seeing more people on the marketers hub. Yeah, definitely. Yes. So running through the entire site again, I mean, the dark mode looks obviously awesome. I really love this scroll bar wherein you have some of major tokens or coins that are being shown over here. And that too, you do have that price also changing on live, right? So uh, it keeps changing I mean, every second, I believe, or a millisecond. I don't know how quick the data is being pulled. But yeah, I really love seeing this green and red,
Yes.
changes that are happening. I don't know. I can sit and watch it all day.
It's exciting.
I was gonna say, you and me both, you know, like I'm not really much of a chart watcher. The only time I'm watching a price is to see like what I can, like what's the best position I can get myself into. But with Guardian releasing that, it's just kind of like, ooh, green, red. I don't know. It itches that like that scratch I never realized I had. I was like, oh, this is really nice. And I look over, I'm like, oh, it's been 4 hours.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I don't actually sit here staring at my computer for 4 hours. My boss will be really mad.
Oh, you would.
Yeah.
Did you guys? You were talking about Marketer Sub. Did you see the latest edition last Friday? It was a good way to end the week. Yeah. Vlad the Chad got added to Marketer Sub. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw them on there. And that was one thing I wanted to say as well to add on with Blue Collar and Mr. Aslan was it feels like every other day that I'm going on, I go to just click on it. There's always somebody new that's on. And that's just something really nice that I think is really cool and a really great way to get communities started and get people connected and get to know each other, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we've got some good people on there. Whether they are, you know, educators, influencers, researchers, you know, everybody's finding the title for their niche, and we've got some good recognizable names. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I mean, personally speaking, Cryptobolics, yeah, he's a pretty good guy, especially in terms of the education concept. He's been doing a good job in Twitter Spaces as well as another project. Don't want to name it, but he's actually doing some educational content specifically for them. So I've seen a couple of his videos as well, and he's doing a pretty good job in terms of educating guys. So, I mean, that's what I personally believe the entire crypto space needs, rather than a person who would probably just speak about a project to hype it. Uh, the space needs people who create awareness, and creating awareness will only happen through education and not through blind hype. So I'm really happy to see these kind of people over here in this space in the Marketers Hub, especially with a lot of people who are into the space only for providing awareness and education towards crypto, rather than just saying, okay, this is a 100x project, go ahead and invest in it.
Right. You got it. And more will be coming too.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Checking.
This is gonna be the smallest you're gonna see the Marketers Hub. It's gonna just keep growing and growing.
That's right.
Yeah.
What is
just give me a moment. I'll be back.
Yeah.
There's someone at the door.
Okay, no problem.
Somebody made a somebody said something funny. It was like F5 and dive or something like that. I can't remember if it was Joe or I don't know.
It sounds like something that Joe could have said. Caddy, do you know who? Quick, I need to save.
We have to give proper credit.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I mean, a lot of us just wake up in the morning, make our coffee and breakfast, and then log on and F5.
I want to say it was possibly. I want to say it was possibly Lucifer.
Oh, was it?
Ah.
Okay, credit where credit's due. I didn't know who said it. I just thought it was clever.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I was gonna say that technical analysis is like just as it is right now is amazing. I really like it. I went through it like just a quick brief overview and it was really nice. I liked what it has right now.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I think my favorite section in the entire Guardian platform would be this. Because I'll be honest with you, like I've been quoting this in the past few of the cafes. My Guardian platform is always on in a tab on my browser, and any time that I really want to go ahead and check some market news, it's really well curated over here. I do not like to go to Google and probably search through certain news sections. It's really a well curated space, and this is where I come down to get some updates. I'll be honest, and that's what I've been doing from ever since the platform launched. So for any related market news or stuff on what's happening around crypto, I think I would definitely go here first
Oh yeah.
because it contains. I mean, the content that you actually get over here is really precise and nice, and probably will give you the accurate information. In fact, I mean, you do have when you just go ahead and Google Shiba Inu news or
Mm.
uh, any other token news as such, you do have a bunch of articles that flow up, right? And many of those articles are just like outright. Uh, I would say idiotic to a certain extent, or probably those clickbaits, right? Shiba is going to reach 1 cent soon, or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but then the information inside the article, if you just run through it, it will be just like Shiba is at or that particular token is at a specific market cap, and it would go ahead and blow up. That will happen. This will happen. All unwanted speculation, and probably sometimes I do feel that it's just like snippets taken out from separate other articles and you just copy paste over here to make one separate article. So a lot of such kind of results is what you get, and they pay for the Google ads so that their particular article is featured in the first, right? So that's a clickbait. But here in this particular section of market news, I think the sources that they are pulling out the news from, like the currency analytics, crypto news, and ABM crypto, all this stuff, these are legit news channels, right? So, and the information that you get here is much more than what you can get in separate other articles that you just Google around. So, this is something that I really love. And any news and anything that I want to learn or probably check on what's going on in the market space, this is where I head over to. So, this is one of my favorite sections. And the other, I mean, like I said, the token data, obviously, like seeing the green and red.
Yes.
And like I said, I mean, it's also really nice. You could go in, you could read an article about whatever you need to read, and then you can hop over to token data, see if there's any. If you like, let's say you have like a specific token you were watching, and you had a set price range that you wanted it to be at. Be like, okay, if it reaches this, then I'll jump in. You can just hop over there real quick, see if it dropped down to that, and then if it did, just jump in. And you don't even have to go. You don't even have to change your tabs. You literally same website. You just click a different section.
Right.
Yeah, definitely a huge time saver. But just to have everything consolidated on one platform, like that's we grow.
Yeah.
We gain exposure.
I mean,
we're going to grow huge. Yeah.
That's a real feat in itself, in fact, because no other platform has this option of all these tools under one single roof, right? So that's a really good thing. And one more thing that I really wanted to check base on is the global exchange. This particular tab, I don't know how many people are aware or how many people are using this, but I definitely have a check on this once in a while. The main reason here being for all those people who would like to go ahead and ask when exchange listing or when KEX or centralized exchange, this is the page that you definitely need to come over and check. What is the reason? Well, this is where you get the entire volume in the of a specific exchange, and which specific country and when was it established, all the details, official website and stuff. But what majorly is one portion that you need to really look into is the volume in the last 24 hours, because that is what matters whenever you want to go for an exchange listing. Now we can see the top 10 volumes in the last 24 hours. You have 10 L Bank. That's what Archangel is aiming at to get listed. And that's where the funds are being raised for the same through various modes and methods. Now you do have all these, and this is just for the last 24 hours, guys. It's not like, this keeps changing. The ranking is not permanent. It keeps changing as and when the volume changes every 24 hours. So this is what you need to actually look at, because whenever you want to list your token on an exchange, it's always the volume that matters. You do not list a token in your exchange just because you want to increase your holders, because majority, I would say 90% of the people who would buy on exchanges are the ones who would trade on exchanges. So
Mhm.
your volume of the exchange matters. And what would that volume bring in to the entire project? Well, you do have your taxes of either burn or contribution towards marketing wallet or project development. That is what you get. So only when you have a good amount of volume is where you are listing good or actually give you potential profits in terms of bringing in rewards towards probable uh, marketing or development aspects, or even reducing the circulating supply. Again, if in case they agree to the burn mechanics or the tokenomics. But on the marketing section, I think it should be pretty fine because liquidity is being provided. So you will definitely be able to get some funds in the back end for development as such, mainly because you are providing the liquidity pool. So the liquidity pool rewards itself would be something which can aid the project. And, there are a lot of possibilities once that happens, because as and when you see the trading volume increasing, your chart will be actually healthy. But again, it all depends on where you list rather than just having an exchange listed.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So,
While you're on that page, Caddy said to toggle light to dark and see how, because
oh,
there's
okay.
a little bit of a glitch apparently, and they're looking into it.
Ah, there we go.
Now the far left column is as well.
Mhm. I don't know. I'm overseeing the glitch. I'm not seeing any glitch. It's transitioning smooth. Probably the F5 would have already worked. They would have already fixed it, I believe.
No, no, Mr. Oslan there. When you very
Uh-huh.
first open this, when you open up either market data, global exchange or token data, when it goes
Okay.
down to the API data pulls down there, it will
Mhm.
sometimes open that header. If you load the page in dark mode, just like you did
Ah,
there, you
Right.
seen that?
gotcha.
Yep, that will
Gotcha.
correct that issue. But we are looking into that. The devs are trying to figure out a workaround. That's
Hmm.
proven to be more of a challenge than just a simple little code add.
Yeah, I believe. But I don't think so. It's much of an issue, Kelly, to be frank. I mean, it's always a site loading problem. But yeah, I mean, see, this is what I like about the entire project or the team behind Archangel. In fact, I'll be honest in my opinion, not to go ahead and be sharing or probably blindly saying, okay, I just want to like this project or so, or sugarcoating stuff, right? So on a honest note, these nifty details are something which the team really looks into and has those corrected. They do not leave it aside. So when I
Mhm.
say it's 100% perfect, it is 100% perfect. That's the perfection that the team aims at. And that is what I really like about the entire team with Archangel, Guardian, or whoever is part of the entire team, in fact. So, yep.
I mean,
I
as
think I've
well.
had my fill of Guardian. You guys want me to navigate any of the tabs in Guardian?
No, you know what I just noticed, or I didn't just notice it. I just learned it recently because I went
Uh-huh.
all the way to the end on the exchange page. There's 441 exchanges listed on there. I didn't know there was that many, like in life. I didn't I didn't know there was that many to be. So that's quite a lot of data on there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, you're right. Let me just see if I can head over there and I go next, 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 and next. Yeah, this is the last 441.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I know. That is
Guardians.
a lot of data.
Guardians expanding our scope of things.
Watch this boss map.
See, Mr. Hassan, there's always an issue. You'd never go to the last page.
You have Quick Swap, you have Hades Swap,
Zen,
you
are
have
you
a
like
Zeus Swap as well.
only 441 requests a day? Dude, that's when they're taking it easy, man. I had one guy, I kid you not, I had one guy DM me from 5 different accounts the exact same message, word for word.
I don't know who that is, because I think a bunch of us
And you know,
that.
yeah, you know what the best part is? They send you a message. Uh, Probably wait for 6 to 8 hours or so. If you do not respond, you see that the other account is a deleted account.
Oh yeah, yep.
Mhm.
So always be careful with all those DMs. I would say anyone who's getting it.
See, that's the other
So
reason why, like, you guys should just get folders for your for like Archangel and your projects.
Mhm.
Especially if you're like a mod or something, because those guys will just blast you with all of these messages. And next thing you know,
absolutely,
the chat that was all the way up here is all the way down here. And you got to just go scrolling through all of these messages.
yeah,
A lifesaver, definitely.
true that, true
So-
that.
So, Mr. Aslan, I'm glad that you opened up the TA page here because
I
I just
wanted
want
to
to
run
point
through
out
this. Yeah,
this page
go on.
is currently under development. You're
Yeah.
seeing just the basic form of it, but I could probably say within the next 1 to 3 weeks, we'll be definitely going with that F5 motto. So keep your eyes peeled on this page to watch it become interactive and integrated within the platform. But it is, as you can see, it is coming together fairly quickly.
Yeah. I mean, I really wanted to run through what features would be there in the technical analysis front. So checking on greed and fear index, this is something that if you want explanations, it's all in the below. It's something to do with how the market is actually thinking, like whether there's a buying pressure or whether there's a selling pressure. That's what you could take. FUD or FOMO is uh, also something related to that as well. So support and resistance levels, that's for specific tokens, I believe. I don't know. You will have to go ahead and check once it releases. That's really nice to have because that is what would give you kind of cutoff, or if there is a token uh, that is ready to blow up, or if there is a token that might drop in currency value. That's your price point. So this support level and resistance levels will definitely give you some insight on that. Now, trend lines, basically to do with the probable comparison on how the entire project might be performing and what would be the next outcome. After which you have historical bull and bear market cycles. That historical data of bull and bear market cycles, I personally think for me is really, really important and really, really needed when you are doing technical analysis, because that's what, especially in long-term projects which are there for years together, would give you a lot of insight on what might have happened in the same time last year or in the same time last to last year as such. So that's really good. Then daily social sentiment. This is something which is really new for me, at least, because this sentiment API, this is something that I'm hearing some totally new. In fact, so I'm really excited to see what it would bring to the table in terms of technical analysis. But I think it's more to do with the social trend that's happening around, whether it's kind of on a positive side or a negative side. I don't know. Let's see. So is that so? Or okay, let me just read through. Average sentiment of social media posts mentioning cryptocurrency. Yeah, I think that's what it does. But I'm excited to see what results this would give. So investor sentiment index and investor social buzz. Yeah, that's also related to specific projects and stuff. And influencer sentiment and social media buzz. That's nice. So this is also some data that would definitely be adding up. I mean, all these three, I think it's something that I'm really seeing new, especially when it comes to technical analysis. I don't think so any other portal even offers this kind of a data. I'm not so sure. If anyone else knows any other portal that can offer these three sets of data, please do let me know or let us know. I'm not so sure. I think Guardian would be the only one which has these three sections of data provided. Hourly social mentions. This is also pretty good. then this would definitely help in terms of marketing aspects, I believe. I mean, the influencer sentiment, the hourly social mentions, the investor sentiment, and the daily social sentiment. These four categories or these four components, or probably arms, I would say, would definitely help the marketing section, is what I personally think, because that would give you a trend on what to focus on when you're going ahead with marketing of your project.
Mhm.
Now, news sentiment and top mentions again, yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm really really excited to see what more how this entire page would come out to be. When can I hit the F5 button?
I mean, yeah, like I say, even just want that just right now. I think it's really cool. It's really nice, and I like how it gives that little bit of snippet of information for people as well. Because I mean, being a new investor. Oh my gosh, it's almost been a year now. I remember being like, "What? What's a bull and bear market? What is all this terminologies? What's this? What's that?" So I was opening up like several different pages, spending hours at work when I probably should have been working, um, trying to
Yeah,
figure this stuff out. Um, I mean, obviously, it paid off. I was able to get a really good sense of it, but it took a lot of time of digging and trying to find those niche keywords because you put in one wrong word, next thing you know, like your entire Google your entire Google search is nothing but 100x 100x 100x, and it's like, I don't need this. I was just asking about it. I just want to know information.
right. Absolutely, yes. I mean, even thinking of it, now that you say on a normal note, when I used to go ahead and check for certain projects and stuff, I almost used to have around 5 to 10 tabs of Dex Tools or KuCoin open on my browser, right? So
Mhm.
that's what I had to check through with different project charts, and when I was certainly checking out projects or doing my own research stuff. So now I believe, I mean, you had one tab for Dex Tools, you had one tab for the regular Google News that is going on, one tab for Twitter, one tab for other social platforms like Facebook, Telegram, or anything else, and stuff like that. You had to navigate a lot, right?
Yeah.
So you had a lot more tabs on your browser. You had to navigate a lot, and probably what this brings to the table in terms of technical analysis would, I can just thinking out of the blue, if it so happens that way, but yeah, you head over to the token data set and you search for a specific token. You click on that, then that opens up a separate page, and then you have a small link where it takes you to the technical analysis front. You just go ahead and check the technical analysis details for the specific token. You can also run over to the news section from there just with a click of a button, and then it gives you all the related news content and stuff. So it's like, you're navigating a single website for all the information that you require, rather than, opening up 10 different tabs and doing the search manually, right? Here, you don't need to do the search manually. It's just that minimal effort that is involved in terms of doing your research. And I strongly believe once the component of spider comes into picture, that would give a whole new angle to your research. In fact, I'm really inching and probably waiting at the edge of my seat to have spider come out, or even brainstem.
Yeah, Spider's definitely one. Um, I'm really excited to see what comes out of it, what it's going to bring to the table. I know it's going to be huge, but I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. Maybe that's going to become
Yeah,
one of the most frequently used tabs for me. Maybe it'll put the
absolutely. And Joe's like, TA research team did a great job for useful products. We are still looking into various TA charting products. I mean, that's really nice. And kudos to whoever was part of the entire TA research team. That's a brilliant job. And the components that like I said, some of the components are totally new to me. I never knew that such a data even existed, especially when it comes to influencer mentions, the social posts, and investment, mention as such. So that's something that's really new to me. And the second portion where he says we are still looking into the various TA charting products, that really means that this is not the end. I think we might see much more things added up to the technical analysis side. So yeah, very excited to see what's more to come.
Oh, there's a lot more to come on this whole thing.
Obviously, yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is going to continue growing. This is the smallest we're going to see it.
Uh-huh.
It's only going to get bigger from
And
here. I can't imagine what. I
I
can't
think
wait.
this particular a section where where it has covered only a quarter of the entire Guardian page, I think this would be a full-blown page in itself once, um, probably say in a year or so, or even less than that.
Maybe less than.
You'll have yeah, lot more hexagons. Hexagon, right? Is my
Yeah.
geometry right? Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
So you might have a lot more hexagons added up to this hive. So, yep. Or what do you want to call it? A honeycomb?
They go honeycomb, yeah, hexagons, sure. Just
Hexagon.
F5 and you'll find out.
If we
Nice. So
F5, there's
I think
another
there should be,
component.
yeah, there would be the first page you enter the Guardian. Then these are the things you have. This is your honeycomb. So choose what you like.
Dude,
It
yeah.
becomes kind of a shopping list, You go to the supermarket and you find like, all those items that are there. Okay, I want this. Click on that. Ding. There you go.
Get your list, and it's all of your honeycombs in a nice little order from most to least used.
Yeah, definitely. So, yep, I think that's it I had from my side for this week.
hmm
How about you guys?
I think I've covered my stuff, and um, hopefully I will, or hopefully we'll maybe be able to get some of the other angels on Cafe in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I know that a few of them are busy right now, so you're stuck with me for now.
Door's always open for him, of course. So
Yeah,
I'm trying to be
obviously.
my friend. I'll bring my
Definitely. Yes. We
no.
would really like to have you angels over here.
we gotta be careful, right?
So,
Because they might pull the same
mhm.
thing that we pulled on Caddy. They might throw us
Oh, yeah.
overboard and take over the cafe.
You know what? Let me get those passwords and the rights for this account right now from Caddy. Caddy, I'm sending you a DM.
No.
Nah, just kidding. Like I said, I mean the cafe is open and it's Archangel's property. I would say it's not related to me, Quester, or Caddy at all. This was started off as a just a normal talk show, but then it blew out to be something else. So
It
the,
did.
yeah,
the one-time collab
and we
stream
like that.
between three YouTubers in 6
Yeah,
months, and every
exactly.
it's been one heck of a collab.
Absolutely. I still remember, I'll tell you what, or to be honest, I was doing videos on Archangel, Quester was doing videos on Archangel, Caddy was doing videos on Archangel. We were in the group conversing and stuff. And probably one fine day, Caddy puts up a message on a DM to me like, hey, Aslan, I think we should just try doing a collaboration for a show. And we'll see how it goes and stuff. So I was like, I did not think much towards at that point of time because I felt okay. Anyways, I have my YouTube channel. I had seen a couple of Caddy's videos as well by that time, so I knew what he would bring onto the table. I knew that he was a very knowledgeable person as well. So I thought, yeah, why not go for a collab? What's wrong with that? Let's go ahead and do it. I did not even think twice about it. I just said, yeah, let's go ahead, let's do it. And I don't know, Questa, you could if you could share your story from your side after this. So yeah, I mean, we just hopped on to a Telegram group, and it was just like, I think it didn't even take a couple of minutes for us to set up the entire thing, right? So we just thought of, okay, we'll call it Archa Cafe or something like that, and uh, yeah, that's it. Okay, we are all good to go. So when are we doing it? Okay, Sunday night this time. All right, good to go. And how do we do it? Okay, we were just searching through certain tools and stuff, and we came across this one, StreamYard and stuff. Then we started off. I think the first thing that we did was we did not even buy the membership. I believe the first cafe that we had, we did it for on the free version, right, with the StreamYard logo,
Yep.
right? So we just tried it out, and it came out really good and nice. And then Caddy went ahead, got a subscription for that, and then yeah, here we are. after a long time?
Yeah, mine. Because I remember it was. I had talked to Caddy a couple of times prior, and I was like, "Man, this dude's pretty cool." Um,
Hmm.
and again, same thing. Like we were just talking one night, and he was like, "Hey, man." Um, he's like, I was talking to Mr. Aslan, the other YouTuber. He goes, I was wondering if you wanted to join us on a stream. I was like, sure, why not? It'll be great. Get to meet some people at the community, be able to like relax, chill, have some fun. So we get in there, and I remember, yeah, we spent like a good week trying to figure out what stream services to use. I forgot
Hmm.
who was it? I forgot somebody mentioned this to us, and we're like, okay, we'll give it a shot. And then I think we tried streaming it, but like it was us
Yeah.
three differently streaming. So you had three different channels streaming three different things. It was
Yep.
it was like it
It
was
it
greatest
really
mess.
of it.
And then I do believe that very night after we did the stream, we're like, okay, we need a group chat. Created the group chat. Caddy got got his subscription, got all of our YouTubes linked, and then here we are 6 months later. Like I said, on
Yeah.
now the 1st of May, talking
I
about
mean,
this stuff.
Yeah, you guys are
it's
pretty
like,
awesome.
I cannot believe it's been 6 months, to be frank.
Dude, yeah.
It's
And I
just like,
remember,
a couple of weeks before we were just speaking about having a collab done.
yeah, remember I think we were talking about one night after one of our, I think it was our second stream. We were talking like,
Mhm.
man, could you imagine like what if we're like a year into this and like we're
Yeah.
like 6 months later, here we are 6 months into it, we're like, oh my gosh.
That's pretty cool to know how you guys started, because I mean, you've probably told that story before, but not in a while. So,
Yeah.
or maybe you have
Oh,
told that story before. I don't know.
oh,
Okay.
we've
No,
come a
I think we
long,
haven't
long
spoken about
way.
it. Yeah.
Um, so I had to jump in real quick here, guys. Joe actually
Mhm.
dropped something really, really kind of important. Earlier today, if you don't know who Janet Yellen is, she's a U.S. Secretary of Treasury, and it was about a 5-minute speech I believe it was at a college. I came across this earlier today, and if you got a few moments to check on this, I highly, highly encourage it because it gives a lot of insight of where the U.S. Treasury is at, where they're thinking, and where they're going. It's a really, really good insight.
Awesome.
And that link is also dropped down here below too for everybody.
Yeah. I guess I'll have to
Okay.
copy the link and probably put it across in all the three channels, or is it shown? Oh yeah, I think it's in the main Archa Cafe channel, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it should only be on the Arca one right now. We'd have
Yeah.
to actually
Yeah.
copy it.
It's that. It's fine. It's fine.
And Miss Brett, I think this is, for me personally, this is the first time I talked about our story.
Oh,
There's-
really?
Yeah.
Like I said, it was
Yeah.
it
We
was
haven't spoken about it.
yeah, it was literally supposed to be just a one-time thing, and we all three was like, all right, cool, get to know each other, and then just go about our days making our videos. Maybe we'll do another
Yeah.
collab stream, like maybe a collab video or something together. That's where we left it. And then we're like, after the first week, like,
Yeah.
man, this is a lot of fun. And I'm like, you guys are you guys are fun dudes. And they're like, you are a fun dude too. I was like, yeah, let's keep doing this. And they're like, okay.
We never thought this show to be a recurring one, like we never thought it would be going ahead with recurrence. And I mean, I should definitely say a big thank you to Joe, in fact, because he was very much present in most of our initial sessions, right? So
Mhm.
he did start giving in a lot more inputs. He did start giving a lot more information regarding Guardian. And yeah, we did have a lot of, I'm not Guardian alone, I mean, Archangel as a whole. We did have a lot of bomb drops, in fact. So if it's Arca Cafe, it's a bomb drop.
Those weekly bombs that he would do us, and
Yeah.
everybody's funny. It was like, okay, this
And
week was Caddy, next week's Aslan, next week,
yeah,
the third week's my week,
and
and then it restarts.
it was like all of a sudden out of the blue, and we are live on the stream, and all of a sudden, hey, check your DM. All right,
Yeah.
poof.
Guess what?
Okay.
I got something, but I can't. It's not going to be check DMs. But there was one announcement I
Uh-huh.
don't think we hit tonight. So earlier in
Mhm.
the week, there was an announcement made that Guardian is going to supply an additional, I believe it was 250 billion to the staking pool.
Whoa. Apart from the 1% contribution.
Let me find that detail real quick.
Yep.
Let me just verify real fast.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I might have missed that. Uh,
Also, Lily Peachy. No, there's no Guardian Cafe yet. Now that is an open invitation. If anybody wants to do a Guardian Cafe, I'm stuck here in Archangel Cafe. I think everybody wants me to stay here.
no, we will not have a guardian. I think
Hey, maybe we
Aka
could
covers everything. Or
we could get
yeah, we
somebody
could-
that do a one-time collab. 6 months later, talk about how it was supposed to be a one-time collab. We'll have
yeah,
to
Joe
rename it.
has put out what she talks about in the 5-minute video, just a snippet. Like she talks about the 5 areas that they are looking at within digital assets. Just 5 minutes of your time, well worth it. The last point she makes is probably the most important one for us in crypto. Oh my god, I am definitely going to have a watch.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, since I'm on the stream live, I cannot watch it. And else, I would have had it running in my Bluetooth headset right now.
Strongly suggest that all of us, all of y'all, go grab that link and just take 5 minutes because this is where we're headed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Also, too, guess what? I remember where I wanted to point this out. If you haven't learned or listened to last week's Arcanomics, jump back over and listen to the Arcanomics. So, for that little secret, you're going to have to head to the Telegram, check out the recording from that, and listen in. I think it was the one that aired earlier in the week. I believe it was Tuesday.
I think you're right. It was Tuesday. Yeah.
Yep. Definitely take
Awesome.
a listen to that one.
Awesome.
Or listen or look in the chat during the time it was going on. One of the two.
Is that where the Easter egg is?
It might be. I may have gave too much.
Oh, we'll have to hunt that down then.
Let me see. I want to dig in and just double check here, but I do remember that is specifically where. Jack says, "Don't listen to me." We love you, brother. We know you've been here since day one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Stacks. He's a
One
free
of our
player
first.
at Cafe.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of the first. Was it like 5 people? Man,
Yes.
been here since day one, always supporting us. Could not have
Yes.
asked for anything more.
Yeah. I mean,
A lot of community members come on too. I mean, a good
Mhm.
amount of them. Zen's been on, JSCG.
We try to get. That's all right, man. That's all right. You gotta enjoy life. You know what I mean?
I think,
Okay.
I mean, all I can say is you were provided with good entertainment along with some good news through the
Yeah.
cafe.
Can
Yes.
So yes, back to the bomb during the
Mhm.
Arcanomics that was held. I did come in, confirmed 6:16 p.m. on that Tuesday that Guardian is adding an additional 250 billion to Cycle 2. So a total of 750 billion Guardian tokens will be going into Cycle 2 round 2.
That's
Wait,
all.
Wow.
Cycle 2. Yes, I was like,
Wow.
wait a minute. Like, was I daydreaming? It's been that hectic. I'm like, hold up. Before I devote this, I mean, that is a big amount. That's a quarter of the supply, quarter of a percent.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. So Joe put it in there for us.
Awesome.
But yes, thank you, sir. Yeah. I was like, man, I hope I'm not daydreaming. Like I just gave up. Yeah. But no, that's a really, really exciting, because with the round 2 stake and pull having Scratch, Guardian, Arca, all 3 Genesis donations plus the transaction, the transaction tax too. So
Yeah. More the reason for you to think of, participating in the second round of staking pool.
Yep, I still have to do my math for that. Probably not the only one.
Yeah. You count me in on that as well.
Yeah, math now. Maybe I'll have somebody do it for me.
I don't know. Is it like a global phenomenon that people hate maths?
I don't hate math. I I just like English and science better.
It's a dislike of
Everybody has their strengths.
Okay. So probably the priority would be given last to it.
I don't mind math. It's just gets too complicated.
But
Or
math
Crispy
binds you.
Crispy comes in dropping some unsolvable physics questions like go for it. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not possible. What?
You know what's kind of funny? We all do not like or probably dislike maths too much, but we end up using it in our daily lives to a lot more extent than anything else that we actually study.
Yeah.
The sad reality.
Percentage is a problem.
Percentage is the problem. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Yes. Everything should be an equal to, instead of percentage. That would make things a lot more easier.
Well, I don't
But
have
yeah.
any more, guys. So do you? Are you good?
I think we are in at 1 hour 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Quester, do you have anything else?
No, I was gonna say, got all I wanted to say. Just stay tuned, guys. A lot of things are gonna be a lot of things are gonna be coming up, and like I said, a lot of stuff is gonna be. Time's gonna be flying by faster than it's already been for the 6 months. I can guarantee you that. Next thing you know, we're gonna be talking about what we're gonna be planning in 2024. This we're in 2023.
I mean, I don't think so. We need to even go that far. I think we should be speaking of what are we actually getting in the next 3 months, because that's how quick the Guardian platform is evolving.
Yes.
And how quick the team is in terms of finding solutions. So.
Oh yeah. All right.
So, all right. So I think we'll cut the stream over here and probably see you guys next week. Take care. Ciao and bye-bye.